Welcome everyone to another anime sword fight. I guess there is some point to the blonde jokes because this blonde guy uses way too many swords for his own good. His name is Killer B, and also Mifune. In case you don't know these guys, I'll introduce them. Starting with Killer B, he's a ninja from the Kumokagure in the series Naruto. He's the most recent Jinchuriki of 8 tails, but surprising to everyone, he's managed to befriend it despite all other Jinchuriki failing at it. He's a carefree guy who aspires to be the world's greatest trapper, despite his being responsible for the protection of the village. It is very rare to find someone more proud and carefree than Killer B. He's so carefree that he even writes rhymes during battles, because that's when he gets most of his inspiration. Killer B can get pretty stubborn when he's not fighting, but during fights, he's definitely a very prominent opponent. His fighting style is the 7-sword dance, which I have made a video about. Check it out if you haven't already. It is basically him using his overhuman agility with 7 swords at once. Killer B has various ninja abilities, of which the most combat-oriented might be the Tailed Beast, the demon he is in Jinchuriki 2. But since this is my show, the 8 tails will not participate, because I view it as a separate entity. Killer B is very prominent in chakra use, and chakra being the energy that flows through everything and everyone, and his specialty is doing lightning release, which allows him to cut through metal, for example. While Killer B usually is very stubborn and overconfident in fights, he is shown to prove himself in battle and be extremely sharp and witty. So, what kind of opponent would prove a challenge to him? Meet Mifune, a god of sword from Soul Eater. He is a human with extremely powerful soul. His soul is so powerful it is worth 100 other souls. This isn't elaborated very much on, but it basically gives him some superhuman abilities. He is an incredible master swordsman, who usually is bodyguard for very cheap or even without pay to little children who can't protect themselves. Mifune is very obedient and carries out every plan he's given. If they don't intervene with his morals, of course, because Mifune has very strong morality. For example, he never wants to kill children because he likes children. He believes that children shouldn't be employed in fights with adults. Mifune's fighting style, Mugen Itoryu, is the style where he plants multiple different swords in a battlefield to use at his will. I have made a video about it, speaking in detail, so go check it out also if you haven't already. Mifune is very prominent with this style, and he has defeated such skillful warriors as Black Star and Sid Barrett, and was even a match for White Star in his prime. But the thing is, Mifune is more than capable of fighting foes without using this tech. It is something he preserves for his most prominent foes. Every one of his swords is pretty standard and not anything special, but they are cheap, and he has many of them. He goes to every fight carrying this bundle of swords, because if he were to lose one sword, he'd still have a ton of them with him. So, the guy who can use 7 swords, the guy who can use infinite swords, almost. Which one of them would win? Let's see them battle. Well, I guess this was quite expectable. These people have shown similar feats of agility, because they can jump around and use those swords like lightning. Killer B takes an edge of their strength and durability. Well, Killer B has survived fighting 3 excellent warriors at once, which is more than Mifune has ever done. His most amazing feat of enemy count was against Mooks, and was not that amazing since Killer B stand at 2. But the thing that tips the scales to Killer B's favor is superpowers. Mifune has this inhuman connection with the sword, but that's pretty much where it ends. Killer B, on the other hand, has been trained on ninjutsu, which in Naruto means getting superpowers. And as you just saw, he can use his lightning release to cut through metal. And that lightning release would cut through the cheap swords Mifune uses very easily, since it was shown cutting through Sabusa's sword, which was quite much larger. Killer B wins. Did you like the outcome of the fight? Did you not? Post in the comment section below, and if you have suggestions for the next fights, post them too. I gladly hear them. If I find a particular suggestion very good, I will do a video about it, and put your name in the description or the video itself as a credit. Sounds good, right? But keep in mind, the next video won't be a suggestion. It will be the biggest project in my channel history. The next time, anime Swordfights will be turning red. Oh yeah.